It is time to get moving with this forecast, everybody. 10:36 on a Sunday evening, and we are coming off an extended stretch, obviously, of just outstanding weather around West Michigan, especially for the season. We have made it into the 60s and 70s, got to 78 degrees, by the way, this past Friday, if you weren't paying attention. How about 74 yesterday? How about 67 this afternoon? Yes, we added a few more clouds at various times, but really, can anybody complain about this? I don't think so. Perhaps you will be complaining, though, by late this work weekend, next weekend, as the numbers are going to be falling off. We may have highs, folks, down into the 40s, now the upper half of the 40s, but I think that could check in already by Thursday, not because of what we're seeing down to the southwest right now. There is a surge of some pretty decently warm air. And as close by as Des Moines, Iowa, 73, Wichita at 78. You know, earlier this evening, they were running at 96 to 98 degrees in Dallas-Fort Worth. And our winds tomorrow will be out of the south for a good number of hours. So we've got a shot to make it to around 70 to the lower 70s or so briefly before a big-time shift in the winds goes to the west and northwest by late day with the approach and passage of a cold front, and that is going to be adding in this shower chance, and I think it's a certainty we're going to see some showers, just a matter of we can get some rumbles of thunder and lightning as well. More on that to come. Temperatures at the moment 49, as cool as 49 in Big Rapids, as mild as 60 Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, and 64 in Benton Harbor. So a fairly big spread across the viewing area at this point. An east wind, if you step outside here in Grand Rapids, you can certainly feel some breezes at about 10 to occasionally as high as 15 miles per hour. Those winds will turn more to the southeast overnight and then due south by late morning tomorrow, helping to burst the mercury to 66. And notice in the background of this chart, you see those clouds? I've put those clouds in to give you an idea of what it's going to be looking like. I do believe tomorrow morning a fair amount of clouds. Could we get a couple intervals where the sun does poke out? I think we may. Not a whole lot, more clouds than sun, but there may be a little bit of sun here into early afternoon before this band of rain and wind arrives. There may be some thunder and lightning. Folks, I'm not looking for full-blown severe weather, but certainly it may kind of seem like that for a second or two as when this rain band comes through. I do believe it will be quite windy, and actually quite windy even out ahead of that. The whole synoptic scale area around this front's approach is going to be windy, so I anticipate that for tomorrow. Behind it, yes, we go drier for Tuesday and Wednesday, but still quite windy. For good reason, though. The winds will still be out of the southwest. We'll go back to the southwest by Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday, so well into the 60s. And then a cold front that means business will start to charge in early on Thursday. That's the one that changes our weather pattern into next weekend. We've got a small craft advisory that goes into effect at midday tomorrow, lasts until, I believe, 4 or 5 a.m. on Tuesday, Tuesday morning. And waves on the order of 3 to 6 feet, Derek, perhaps even a little bit higher than that, as those winds will be cranked up out of the west by late afternoon and into tomorrow evening. A high temperature, though, still 68 on Tuesday, near that on Wednesday, and then the bottom falls out, and we're going well below normal. It does appear for Thursday, Friday, and beyond, and that could last for a several-day stretch. So get ready, get that winter coat ready to go. Weather system out to the west, cold front out across Minnesota and Iowa. That's the one that arrives here mid-afternoon tomorrow and does bring about a good shot for some rainfall. Not a whole lot of rain, not going to last a real long time, but about a 2-3 hour time step where it will get wet and quite windy. So get ready for that. Future Track HD, here we are at 1 o'clock tomorrow. There'll be some thunder showers out over the western end of Lake Michigan. Those will be marching toward us. So you can see this. This is a clear band of rain. It's not real wide. Again, it only lasts a couple hours. It'll sweep through about 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and then it'll kick out of here. Derek, the skies will go completely clear. By the time we're doing this show tomorrow night, no rain, not a cloud in the sky. It'll be looking decent. But before that, we'll pick up a 1/4 of an inch to maybe 3 or 4/10 of an inch of rain. That was the GFS, followed by the European model. And hang in there, because we're going down. Overnight lows in the 30s, daytime highs in the 40s by late week. Not a real rainy pattern necessarily, but a couple pop-up afternoon showers there, Derek, Thursday through the weekend.
All right, Anthony, we could use it by then. Thank you. There's been a lot of talk.